Hey good man, here with an authentic talk note. One of the guys in group mentioned that he was struggling with pushing out his negative self-talk. He found that he defaulted to saying, I'm not good enough, or I should have done better, or I messed that up, and how could I? And it really gets noisy, and he said, I'm not finding any productivity in that, however it just keeps me in the same place. Well, one of the other guys mentioned that it's kind of a two-step process here, and the first step is the most difficult one. Admitting that you're free beyond any performance. Complete unconditional love and grace for yourself. Harnessing that and truly believing it and saying, just forget it. It's okay, I messed up. And don't give it any more thought. Just that simple. I messed up. Oh well. Just letting it go. Not making it about us being a bad person. He said that's step one, and then we kind of got digging on that and saying, yeah, that's very difficult to actually accept that we're good and we're not only as good as what we do or the mess ups that we have and all of those things. And then the step two we were talking about was, what are you freed into? So you're freed up and you accept and love yourself and accept that acceptance. And then what are you freed into? All of a sudden, there's a whole other field to play in there. And that starts with empathy, love for yourself, and engagement in the self, and empathy for others, understanding that they could potentially really benefit from being freed and having us extend us being free to them and allowing them to be free. And then you can walk around with more compassion and empathy and not so quick to judge, not so quick to tell people they're wrong and really focusing on the negative, but instead you start to see life from a different, more empathic view and compassionate view, and it starts to feel lighter. You know, you're not holding your grudges, you're using them as just information, and then you're not holding grudges against other people, and you're freed into sharing that love with everyone else. It's a beautiful process we came up with. And it's only two steps. So, called authenticity. Start on step one. See how much negative self-talk you have going on. See how you perceive yourself. Is there unconditional love there? Or maybe step one is important to really start implementing on an awareness key every day, every second, whatever it takes. That's okay. I'm good. I'm freed of that. Step two is, how can I then move into a freed space where I'm compassionate for myself and I'm compassionate for others? As far as circle of relationships go, this is a big number one job. We're talking about self-acceptance here, self-love, unconditional love. And then step two would be, how does that share it into all the other circles? How do we bring that to every relationship outside of ourselves? As far as the SPIES, the holistic health side of things goes, this is a big spiritual component. How are you rooted in your spirituality? How does it free you from being in that performance and only being as good as what you do and having that guilt and shame being on your shoulders all the time? Social health is a big component of this, as well as how does this impact our relationships. The best way to know how gracious you are for yourself is to ask those around you, how gracious am I towards you? And they'll let you know, because we can't give away something that we don't already have. Alright guys, I hope you have a very accepting and self-loving day. We'll talk to you later.